Hello. This is my second video about Leipzig and this top news about a car ramming into a crowd. And I noticed something more, that the place where this happened is a place with a cross. So it's a cross bronze statue. And this is exactly like my drawing from 7 days earlier. And I'll show you in a moment. Wait. So this is the place, and this is my drawing. You see the car um, ram off the road. It goes off the road towards the crucifixes, right? In my drawing, right? And you can see here where this happened. Okay, I'll just show you. This is a video about what happened. A news. I will leave links to this video here. But you see the crucifix here, right? And you see they have closed this area after the car ramming, and yeah, it's in my drawing. Okay, so now I will show you some more evidence of this, okay? If you look at, wait, where did I put it? Here it is, okay? So here's the report about what happened, okay? So a vehicle drove across Augustusplatz into Grimash Street, okay? You see? And I'm going to show you now on Google Maps. So here is Augustusplatz. I'm showing it on the map now. And then here is Grimash Street, and here is this bronze statue with the cross. I'll make it a bit clearer like this, okay? So the car, now I added some icons here. The car goes driving here, and then it goes off the road here towards the cross, okay? Like that. And that's why they closed that area, okay? And that is exactly like my drawing. So let's zoom in a bit. Let's place this correctly. Here's this. Here's the car. The car, I don't know what way it came from, but it goes like this to the crosses here, to the cross, okay? And you see, it's identical to my drawing from 7 days prior. But also, bear in mind that my drawing is not only about this event over here, the event of the car ramming into people. No, but my drawing is also about other top news in the world, as I said. It's also about the straw licking in where was it? Yeah, where was that? Oh, whatever. Okay, someone about to get 2 years prison for licking straws. Okay, then you have this. Okay, so you have Spirit Airlines with the engine. Okay, the yellow plane. Okay, but so let's so if we click here on the map, you see these statues. You see here it is, okay? So it's truly there. The cross is truly there. This is I'm not making anything up here. This truly happened, and um, I'm making drawings of this stuff, okay, before it happens. Okay, that's how it is. Yeah, and I would love to talk more about things, but I'm censored, and that that makes me also unwilling to speak. I make drawings and then I keep quiet, basically. That's how it is. I could talk more. I have a lot to teach, you could say. I mean, I know a lot. I know things, but um, it's like uh, the people the people are of this world are so, you know, they're so proud and so so serious about everything in their lives. I don't know how to say it. People mm, people are so proud of themselves, so they wouldn't even want to, like, even if I show the evidence that this is happening, people don't want that, even if that's truly how it is. And so what's happening is that people are proud, and they are prideful, like too much. So I don't want to talk. I just do things. There are really many people that are talkers. People talk, okay? They talk. Anyone can talk, okay? Anyone can say things, can say whatever. But what I'm doing is that I'm doing things, okay? These drawings are like that. Okay, so this is top news. It happened on May 4th, right? This this car ramming. Yeah. Um, I don't know what to say more. Yeah, okay, so let's just say another time that someone tried to hang on to the there were a person on top of the car while it rammed into the mm, to the street with a cross, okay? Here's the street with a cross where it goes. And someone is grabbing on top of the vehicle, you see? It's exactly what it says here, okay? Oh, wait. With a person on top of the vehicle, do you see it? Can you read the text? You see? I don't mean to be rude, okay, but there's some okay. So there's a person on top of the vehicle, and that's also what you see here. So this the reason, like, I don't know, I don't know how to talk to you guys. So we have many things now. We have this. We have the car going towards the cross, right? That's in my drawing. We have a person on top of the car. But then, in addition, you also have that Leipzig has etymology from the word lipa. meaning lime tree, okay? And that has to do with some things on my channel also. It's just a very familiar subject on my channel. I talked about lime a lot, okay? So, you see? So, yeah. Then you have this, right? Video of, you see the cross. See it, right? See it in this video here. And so here's the car that rammed into people, and it's at this place where you have this cross, right? So, you see? Yeah. Um, so, what more? Yeah, I want to say also that I can do this again, right? I can just continue to do drawings like this. I basically figured something out, or I mean, I'm just able to to see what's going on. Okay. I've been trying to say that for a long time, but it's like it's like unbelievable. I think it's just unbelievable that it can be like this. And yeah, I get it. You know how you're not supposed to be able to say that something will happen and then it does, right? Or I didn't exactly say what would happen here. It's more like an artistic expression, right? And then it turned out to be many things. But still, um, yeah, yeah. I'm thinking what to say more. So yeah, this world, I'll just say the same things as I always do. The world is you know, fractal world, okay? But people cannot see that, right? Because it's too much, okay? You're supposed to just um, you're not supposed to think like that, okay? That's not how people think, right? So people cannot imagine it, even if it's, you know, sound, because in nature you have a tree with growing with these fractal patterns. You have it in sand dunes, having big sand dunes and small, and you know, um, you have it everywhere. This yeah, this kind of behavior. You have it in space. You zoom out in space, and you start having another structure of something. You zoom out, and it just becomes this. I don't know. Okay, but these ideas, this old idea of as above, so below. Okay. This means that something is the same in the big as in the small, and it's basically a fractal idea. Okay. There are so many things showing that it is like this. Anyhow, I'm able to see what's going on. It's because of a few things. It's because I'm good at this, but it's also because I shouldn't talk about these things. It's also because of you could call it luck. Okay, I'm lucky to just be at the right time, at the right place, to have the right kind of impression. How do you say? And that could be that you could as well call it something else, like um, yeah. I don't want to talk like that too much. What you could call that, but it's I'm I'm lucky to see. Maybe you could say that something is turning my neck, like something is making me see also, right? At the same time, I'm also good at it, right? It's a mix, it's a combination, it's maybe some kind of collaboration, right? It's um, yeah. Um, this whole idea of a fractal world means that it's alive, right? It's a bit alive. When things are alive, suddenly it is um, able to have some kind of metaphysical collaboration. Okay, I don't know what to say else than that. Um, I am inspired to make a drawing. Something is probably inspired from my drawing. Things happen like that. And we have the future then later. Um, and as I said, I can just do this again. I know what I'm doing, right? When I do this drawing, and you have the crucifix on the place of the where the car drives in. Um, like this in here where this is. Oh, um, it's like you see it's fitting so well, right? And this is the way that the world itself is the the drawing. Like the world is the drawing. That is the, I mean, it's like this world is the masterpiece, you could say. This drawing is simplification, maybe something, you know. Of course, it has a value. Simple things like this is important. But then you have the world, which you see over here. You see the world, what's happening, and and I when I do these drawings, I say that okay, they don't look that good, but I kind of argue that the world is going to make it make the drawing that it yeah. and then it becomes like this. I mean, it kind of looks like a nightmare also, and that's just maybe also why people don't are not able to do this, right? Because it kind of looks like a nightmare. Yeah, I I can see that. And especially when I say in videos that I know that my drawings are doing something because uh, uh, a system of more than two bodies cannot be predicted. Two, three body problem, you have chaos, and chaos cannot be predicted. I mean, it's sensitive to initial conditions. I argue that I'm very close to initial conditions. When I make these drawings, I can uh, see the butterflies or perceive them like the butterfly effects. I'm grabbing for a butterfly because I'm able to. Okay, but why? Why am I able to do that? It's both. It's both something that I earned, but also maybe something that is given at the same time. If you know what I mean. So, um, so yeah, I don't know what to do about this because I say that I will just continue to make drawings, right? And you see that it's getting more kind of potent. It's getting more clear that it is connected. Like this drawing here with uh, you know Leipzig meaning lipa Leipzig etymology lipa meaning lime tree, right? If you're an old listener of mine, you see that it's connecting to what I'm doing, right? My first book and this stuff, uh, and I'm thinking like some like I stopped listening to people on the internet, to be honest, because when they deny this that I'm doing, there's no point to anything. There's no point. I am already like, how do you say? I already am able to kind of interact. And as I said, yes, this is nightmarish material, right? Yes. Um, but why is it like that? Maybe because maybe because no one is honoring me, right? No one, like, maybe, okay, John is honoring me basically for what I'm doing. I mean, what does it mean to honor? It's just to simply admit what's happening. That's all. And John is admitting what's happening. John Steele, right? Um, I don't know why does someone like I think it's weird that it's one person that admits it, but at the same time, John is capable in some of these ways also, and maybe that's why he has the eyes to see. But I don't know how you couldn't have the eyes to see what's going on here. Is it because the nightmare level is too high and it becomes too much, So, yeah. the is it the amygdala blocking your ability to, like, the amygdala in the brain doesn't allow you to perceive fear. I mean, when you have fear a certain amount, it's like the brain turns off, I guess, or something. And I'm also thinking about this way that a system, all systems strive to remain stable, which means that you must not admit what I do because you, the system doesn't allow it. You're a part of the system, and your responsibility is to keep the system stable. So you will simply abandon your mind. You will lose the mind basically because you are part of a system that strives to remain stable. That's how I see it. Um, so yeah. So yeah, the thing about this. So let's for a moment imagine that this is the only. This is the. Let's play with the idea that this is the first drawing that I ever did. Okay, it's not right. I do this all the time, but let's imagine that this is the first time. Well, even if this is would have been even if this is obviously connected. The important part is repetition. Okay, thinking like a scientist of being able to repeat an experiment and do it over and over again. So that's what I'm doing. I can do this over and over again. This kind of drawings that connect. And uh, so I'm doing that. But then again, the modern mind cannot take it. It can't. Okay? It will uh, abandon its, how do you say, its thinking. You, I mean, I'm telling you that's how it is. Again, why? Because any system in nature, so this is about nature, it's not about um, humankind being crap. Not this time, okay? A system strives to remain stable. As simple as that. And therefore, you must abandon your mind. Because this, what I'm doing, creates instability. This is what I'm showing you is true. I can do it over and over again, but you must abandon. It's like you must abandon your critical thinking. You must abandon your ability to see what what is feasible. What is feasible? Even if I show you that this is feasible, I show you the connections, you must not admit it because that is your responsibility when you're a part of the system, keeping stability of the system, a systematic stability. Some any system is like this, I think. It's anything holding together is like this. Okay. Nightmarish stuff. Let's say not for me, right? Because I have to be like this, I guess. I have to carry this burden, it seems. But I've been doing it for a long time, so yeah. And people backstabbed me, pretend to be friendly, but I didn't crumble, right? I'm still here. I'm still successful in this, in what I do. Even if it's censored, even if, you know. So, I also want to talk about what a narcissist is, just at the end here. I want to say that it's very important I want to mention that it's very important that a narcissist is wrong. It is wrong. This is the best way to recognize a narcissist. It is controlling your worldview with illusions, violence, anger, hate, and uh, you allow yourself, or people allow themselves to accept the illusion, the illusionary view. Okay, so a narcissist is wrong. This is important because when I am this confident, you could believe that this is what I am, but that's why it's important to look at what's happening. Okay, am I wrong? Am I wrong? And yeah. Okay, I think I'll end this video now. See you.